This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers. Thank you for tuning in. If you have an immigration problem, please get in touch with me and I'll do my best to help you. Today I'm going to be talking about some good news from the Home Office for both children and their parents. It's something that's been hanging around for a while, but I think needs bringing to everybody's attention. The short point that I will expand upon is that where a child is born in the United Kingdom, they will now be entitled to indefinite leave to remain straight away if they've been in the UK for 7 years, which is a massive relaxation of the rules. Further good news is that children who have lived in the United Kingdom for 5 years with leave will also qualify for indefinite leave to remain and will not have to wait the full 10. It might be helpful to explain the background to this, as these rules have been in force since 20th of June 2020, but seem to have been overlooked and people don't seem to have made most of them. If you think you qualify or have a child in the United Kingdom, please get in touch with me, as you may well be entitled to leave to remain. The reason for this is that if your child is granted indefinite leave to remain, you will have a much better chance, if not excellent chance, of getting leave yourself, as your child will be treated as settled for the purposes of the immigration rules, and it might not be reasonable for the child to be removed from the United Kingdom. All of this changed on the 20th of June 2022, when new, more relaxed rules came into force, but there wasn't a big song and dance about it, so it's worth reminding people. So if you do have a child in the United Kingdom and the child's been here for 5 years with leave, or they've just been here 7 years without leave, you may well be able to get leave not only for your child, but also for yourself as a result of your child. For those that are interested in the legal aspect of this, I will go to it in slightly more detail. The new rules replaced paragraph 276 ADE to 276 DH. 276 ADE 1 contained many of the provisions that were relied upon quite frequently by the Home Office against migrants. They were the 20-year route that allowed people to remain in the UK from 20 years, either lawfully or unlawfully. That was up from 14 years. The 7-year route for children. Now, this did not give the child indefinite leave to remain or guarantee leave to remain. This allowed anyone that was under the age of 18 and lived in the United Kingdom 7 years to get leave if it was not reasonable for them to leave the UK. So now it's they will get it, not whether there's a question of reasonableness. And then the half-life route for anyone that's between 18 and 25 and lived in the UK for more than half their life. And then everyone's favourite, the very significant obstacles route, which is very difficult. This allowed anyone who was over the age of 18 to get a visa where there were very significant obstacles to the reintegration into the country they would have been required to have gone to if they left the United Kingdom. These provisions and their wording have been maintained, but have been moved into a new appendix of the Immigration Rules, as if we didn't need any more. This is called Appendix Private Life. There are a couple of other significant changes in the news appendix which do more than just transpose the old law. The good news, and this is the part that I'm stressing today, is in relation to children, is that children that were born in the United Kingdom and have lived here for 7 years are now entitled to ILR straight away, rather than having to just show that it would be unreasonable for them to leave and then only giving them 2.5 years. This is a very welcome change that we're looking forward to using for our clients. Clients not born in the United Kingdom who have lived here for 7 years will be entitled to, as I say, ILR after 5 rather than 10, in another welcome change. Other changes include an amendment where children born in the United Kingdom to people on the private life route can become dependents on their parents' visas. The previous provisions for ILR under paragraph 276 have been transposed over. Whilst the additions to the immigration rules are welcome, it is a bit tiresome that they've been moved over to a new appendix with a new set of rules and letters and everything for everybody to learn. It is hardly the simplification that we've been promised. It is clear, however, that if you are planning on making an application to stay in the United Kingdom based on your private life and you don't have children, you will need to get an immigration specialist on board, whether it be me or another reputable lawyer, if you want to win. But the purpose of today's video is to restate the fact that if you have a child that's born in the United Kingdom and lived here for 7 years, is entitled to ILR, and that may lead to the parents getting ILR, And secondly, children do not have to wait 10 years before they qualify for ILR, but only 5 years, which again may have a benefit to the parents. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please stay tuned, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you again. This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers.